and welcome to my closet. Usually people make videos of them coming out of a closet. I'm bringing you into my closet. It's actually a walk-in wardrobe, but I thought after so many of you requested that you wanted to see what I have here and how I choose my clothes and what I wear, I thought I should make a video and show you. The thing is, it was actually a bedroom in the house, and since I had one too many, I decided to convert one of them into this wardrobe because I love my clothes and they needed to be looked after and loved. So here I have all my shoes, and yes, I have too many shoes, but I like fashion, I like clothes, and shoes are part of your accessories and obviously your whole attire. You can wear cheap jeans, you can wear reasonably normal clothes, but if your shoes are good, it looks good. You can wear amazing stuff, and if you have bad shoes, it ruins everything. At the moment I'm wearing these tassel loafers by Crockett & Jones. This is not product placement. I have so many brands that I love, and therefore I will talk about them, but obviously this is not a paid promotion, so just so you know. Most of my shoes are from either from Ralph Lauren, Crockett & Jones, Church's, Lokes, Hackett, Sebagos, and yeah, so, but Crockett & Jones is my go-to place if I want a pair of shoes. If they don't have it, then I'll look at other brands. They're an old English brand, very, very beautiful, very good quality shoes. They last for a long, long time and they look beautiful. By the way, I didn't collect or buy these shoes in one go over 1 month, or this is probably 10 years of buying shoes, and when you have so many, you rotate through them and therefore they all look as good as new. The other thing I always recommend, if you spend £500-600 on a pair of shoes, buy one of these. I get these from a company called Schlesinger from Hamburg. I buy them online and I think they're about £15-20, but they're cedar wood, so they smell nice and they absorb all the odors and things from your shoes and keep the shape. So all of my shoes, doesn't matter how old they are, they all have shoe trees in them, because that's what keeps them. Then I have suits. This is a small selection of my suits. There's about, I think, 10 suits here which I wear for work. I think overall I have 20 suits, but some of them are for different weathers and some of them are out of fashion, but these are the ones that I really like, so I have them. Obviously, when you're getting dressed and changing, you have to have music. This is by Bang & Olufsen, and it is the Beolit something something. It is one of the best portable Bluetooth sound boxes I've ever owned. I've had 6 or 7 different types, Sonos and Bowers and Wilkins and Bose and all those. The quality that this produces is second to none. You can take it with you on picnics and things. I take it on my trips and holidays with me because when I go abroad, if I'm staying in a hotel room or something, I want to play music, whether it's loud or low, amazing quality. These are all my blazers. I will give you a closer look into all of these things. Just to warn you, it's a lot of mess. I haven't especially prepared for this video, so I haven't had a chance to tidy up things. This is how it is normally, so there is no added work done to make it look pretty. I apologize for that, but it's a lot of hard work to do to organize everything. One thing I can show you now is my selection of ties. So again, I didn't buy them overnight. I have been collecting them for years, so I think I have 50 pairs of, not pairs, about 50 ties, and they are all sorts. Some are wide, some are narrow, some are very, very slim and skinny, and just depends on what the mood is and what the occasion is. Obviously, a decent sized mirror that you can see yourself full length when you're getting dressed. Very, very important. One thing I should show you is this. This is an umbrella that I bought a long time ago from Rugby Ralph Lauren, a brand that Ralph Lauren started and then shut down after a few years. But this is one of my favorite umbrellas. It's beautiful. I've never used it. I think I paid an obscene amount of money, £200 or something for it. And yeah, I've just kept it, but I don't know. I'll use it one day. I also have this umbrella that came with the Aston Martin. It's an Aston Martin umbrella, and very nice, very expensive, but I didn't want to break it or lose it because I have so many umbrellas. If you're British, you have tons of umbrellas. So there are plenty in the car. So I took this one out. I only put it in if I'm going somewhere where there's like the Aston Martin event and you need to have all Aston Martin gear in the car. Right, so I think now it's time to give you a closer look into what I have. So let's start with shoes. I think one of the very important things is you have to have all kinds of shoes for various types of events and attire. But if you stick with more classic styles rather than trying to do modern stuff, that's better, because classic will work with everything and it will last for a long time. For example, these are from Gucci. Oh no, they're Dolce & Gabbana. So I bought them because of the color. They look beautiful, but they're really pointy. And it's very, very difficult to wear them with anything. While if you look at something like this, which is a standard tassel loafer, goes with chinos, goes with jeans, goes with everything. Also, this suede, very, very useful, very important. For all your casual wear, suede will work with everything. It will give you that slight edge over other people around you and look a little smarter. Then I have all these black shoes for work, and obviously the casual stuff underneath, some boots and deck shoes and things. Here I have my suits. As I mentioned, most of my suits are from either Hackett or they're tailored especially for me. It's because I'm short and it works. This drawer has my caps. I love caps even though they don't suit me, I don't look good. Some loads of pocket squares. Obviously if you wear blazers you need to have pocket squares. I have some braces, which tons of them in here, and yeah, more braces. My gloves, different types, suede and leather and all kinds. A brush, a coat brush, very important if you own these things. This, I should show you, is where I keep my bow ties. So I have a big selection of sporty bow ties which I absolutely love, and obviously they look very good. Then going down here I have jumpers or sweaters and my scarves. So I have tons and tons of scarves, as you can see, because the weather in England requires you to have scarves. Then there are these jumpers of various types, V-neck, round neck, cottons, wool. More jumpers of, again, different varieties, different qualities, different brands. I'm a big sucker for Ralph Lauren, so most of my stuff comes from Ralph Lauren. Again, more jumpers of various types in here. Some short sleeves, some cricket jumpers. You will probably have seen most of this stuff I wear this in my videos and as I'm traveling around and also on my Instagram. So coming down here, now this may look a little anal and a bit weird and OCD to some people that I've ordered them by color and style, but basically if you want to use all your clothes and cycle through them, you need to know what you own, and this is a small subset of my shirts. I don't know how many there are, but there are so many, and also there's some very small differences in the designs and patterns. So this is like a bigger tartan check, whereas this is a smaller one. These shades of red are very similar but different, so if they're not together it's harder for me to decide which one, rather than if they were distributed amongst all the other shirts. Then I have these denim shirts, some casual shirts, again different shades of blue. Blue is one of my favorite colors, so I have all sorts of blue. To most other people and to a normal person they all probably look the same, but because I am obsessed with fashion, I can tell the difference and I know what they are. And then I have some of my belts in here. Thanks to IKEA I managed to get this drawer which fits in very nicely, and I have all kinds of different belts, some suede, some leather, some fabric. Again, most of my belts are either from Hackett, Gant or Ralph Lauren, because those are the brands that make stuff that suits me. Okay, again, this is what I was talking about, the mess. Now here I have all my chinos of different types, different colors for different seasons and different varieties. So this is what it is. Okay, now comes the good part. Blazers. Very, very important thing. Most people ignore the importance of a good blazer. You need to have at least 2 or 3 very good blazers. So this one is more of a sporty, like if you're going to a regatta or some event, you can wear that. This is more of a casual, again, a sporty one. This is wool, but it's not lined, so it's very thin to wear and makes you look slim. This is just a standard blue blazer. This is a double-breasted blue blazer. Then this is just a dark blue blazer, and this is a double-breasted cotton blazer, a grey lined woolen blazer. This is a velvet jacket. Again, it's a blazer. This one, I don't even know where I got it. I don't even think I've ever worn it. This one is from Ralph Lauren, as you can see by the badges. And again, another slim one. This is something very, very typically English, herringbone, and it's wool. So it's really nice and warm. Also looks very smart. I wear this quite a lot. This is another herringbone. This is not lined, so it's not really that warm, but it's very good for autumn. Just a green simple blazer. This one again is party wear, so you can wear to cocktail parties and other sporting events. Moving on here, I have, it's a hunting sort of a blazer made of tweed, a corduroy blazer, and I found my glasses that I thought I had lost. So that's brilliant. And another blazer. I'm tired of saying blazer, blazer, blazer because I have so many blazers. So this is all the winter range of various types. As you can see, I'm really into fashion. I like clothes, and therefore I have all sorts of things. A nice suede jacket. This is actually a very, very good find. I was in Germany early this year, and I walked past this shop and I didn't expect it to have a nice suede jacket. And I went in and I bought it, and it wasn't very expensive, but I can't remember what brand it is, because I was very surprised that this shop actually had, I think it might be Massimo Dutti or something like that. Then I have a tux. Obviously every gentleman should own a tux. I have 3 because I bought them over various periods. This is another black velvet coat and waistcoat, a suit for summer, another sporting jacket, more woolen tweedy suit, and then another tweed jacket. Now I should come down here for a little bit, or maybe here. These are my jeans and some more trousers, so way too many, and another belt drawer which I won't show you because it's a real mess. Some more shirts and jackets, so some casual jackets that you may have seen me wearing in videos, and mostly from Ralph Lauren, as you can see, or Jack Wills. I forgot to mention, a very good brand, English brand, Jack Wills. And here are some of my work shirts when they come from dry cleaners and they're in here, so then they stay there until I wear them. Okay, moving on to this section. It's, have a warning, it's a mess, but as you can see I have all these different types of puffer jackets and more tweed, several overcoats. So I have this caramel, which is really lovely, a blue, a black. Then I have this raincoat from Burberry, a couple of different styles. Barber jackets, every Englishman should have a Barber jacket. I have 2, actually 3. This one is from Ralph Lauren, these 2 are from Barber, and another overcoat from Ralph Lauren. Then down here have some more puffer jackets, a Martini Racing for the Porsche enthusiasts. This is my hunting vest, and then I have these weekend bags, and these little things are also jackets. They're all puffer jackets. When you squidge them, they go into this little small bag. Makes it easy to carry them. So while I was making the video, I had to remove my jacket because it's so warm in this room with all these lights, and the windows are shut because I didn't want the outside noise to come in while I'm filming. And yeah, so apologies, now I look a bit rough. But anyway, so hope you enjoy this video. Oh, I forgot something. The other side of this room. Okay, so I didn't get a chance to show you, but there's more storage here, and there's a lot of stuff in here. It's more jumpers, trousers, and more jeans and old stuff. This is all the stuff that I don't wear, and I haven't had a chance to take it to a charity shop, so it's just a mess. This here is my fragrance shelf, if you want to call it that. I'm a big fan of classic fragrances, so I use a lot of Acqua di Parma, Jo Malone, and Hermes. So most of my stuff, as you can see, is from those brands. In these drawers I keep my socks, underwear, and t-shirts and vests and things, but I won't subject you to that. Hope you enjoyed this whistle-stop tour of my closet, wardrobe, and I could spend hours going through stuff and explaining. So if you have any specific questions about styles, then I'm happy to make those individual videos. Please keep your messages and emails and comments coming, because it really helps me understand what is it that you're interested in seeing, and I can make more of the videos that you'll enjoy watching. I love fashion as much as I love cars, if not more, and I would be more than happy to give you some styling tips. I mean, there's tons and tons of videos online of really fashionable people giving style tips. So I haven't really bothered, because I think that there's so much out there, and my style isn't very modern. I stick to a very classic look, and I wear reasonably slim fitted jeans. I don't wear those pipe tight spray on kind of jeans, and just casual shirts most of the time. I feel naked if I go out in a t-shirt for some reason. My shirts or t-shirts have to have collars, so I can wear polo shirts, I can wear rugby shirts, or just normal casual shirts. I couldn't wear a round neck and go out of the house. It's just one of those personal things. I feel uncomfortable with it. Shoes I've talked about. Again, very, very important thing. Instead of buying 10 pairs of shoes, buy 2. Buy the best you can afford, because they will look good every time. And that goes for everything, to be honest. I didn't build this wardrobe and all the contents in it overnight. This is years, 10, 15 years, maybe more, of slowly buying individual pieces that I like. And then once you have so much, you cycle through them, and sometimes you don't wear the same thing for a few months, and therefore they last longer. But the good quality stuff will not go out of fashion. It will always look good, even if you have 3 buttons instead of 2 and the style has changed. Just because the cut, the fabric, the quality, you can still wear it and still look good. So I would strongly urge that you don't buy cheap stuff. Also, think about places. I don't want to name names, because then it means like I'm saying those brands are really bad, but there are tons of shops where you can go and buy very, very cheap fabrics. Think about all the transportation costs coming from China or whichever third world country they came from, the people who are getting paid to sell those. Then you think about the rent they're paying for those shops, all of that, and that item costs £5 or £15. Imagine how much the original cost was to produce that item, and then think about the person who was making it. How much did they get paid? Probably child labor in some countries, or extorting people in some way. That's how they bring those prices down. And we buy cheap things in our countries thinking, yeah, we got a good deal. But think about, if it's £15, obviously 12 to 13 pounds of that stuff is the money spent in your country, for the shop, for the employees, for everything there. The other £2 was what was the profit and the manufacturing cost of someone doing it in a third world country. Very cruel. So I'm not saying just go out and buy expensive stuff, but think about what you buy. It's very, very important to understand the manufacturing and what it means to people around the world. So hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching, and please subscribe and like, because I never say that and people say that you don't have enough subscribers. I didn't start this channel for subscribers, but it's always nice to have some, because then you feel like people are watching and following you. So thank you once again, and see you soon.